Oh yeah, speaking of the thought about indie titles, JRPGs, man. I still have to play Chained Memories and then the most recent release of Sea of Stars, which I patiently waited for forever. What felt like forever. Okay. Um so Alba, a wildlife adventure, right? It's probably gonna conclude today. And previously, so Alba is a precocious girl who visited this island. I don't think, oh, Sakaro? Yeah, I think it's Sakaro or something. Sakuro? That's actually Japanese. So, I'm saying it like Sakaro. Um, and then like 10 years ago, as a kid, and then there's a nature reserve on this island, home to a lot of indigenous birds. This is a fictional island somewhere in Spain. There is slight little Spanish pronouns here and there, and some Spanish dialogue on the radio and whatnot. So that was kind of a nice blast from the past because, at, for the most part, I can intuit Spanish when I hear it. I can't tell you like the nuances of the little words and stuff, but 5 to 6 years of Spanish allows me to at least know the general idea, like intuiting what the meanings are when I have enough context. So, uh, fast forward 10 years, the nature reserve burned down allegedly, and right now, because the nature reserve is beyond repair on this island, um, the mayor, which just goes by the mayor, doesn't have a name, uh, collaborated with Paco, who's gonna put in a luxury hotel. And this story is all but too familiar, which I'm gonna take a really left ball shout outs to Ryuga Gotoku Studios. Ryuga Gotoku Studios, because the synopsis for Yakuza 3, Like a Dragon 3 is the same thing, but it instead of a fictional island, it was the island. It was Okinawa. So Okinawa, where Kiryu had his orphanage, was going to get renovated. They were going to add resorts to it, and it's the same storyline where you have the people who want to maintain the nature and the rustic feel and naturalism of the island in exchange for the potential of what boosting tourism would do for it. And then you kind of see both, a little bit of touch and go between the two, but you're on the side of naturalism. So Alba loves the nature reserve. Or loved the nature reserve. So now you're playing this kid who goes around trying to fix up benches, celebrate bird watching, and tuning up all the stuff to thwart the the luxury hotel plan, and preserve the natural beauty of this fictional island. And through the lens, or like a vicarious lens of her, she has a pair of grandparents who live here, along with a lot of townsfolk and stuff. Um, Her grandmother, abuela is against, right? And then her abuelo is like, well, it could bring, business and people back because it used to be bustling here because of nature reserve. Well, the luxury hotel kind of pragmatically kind of does that too, but it's more of a embracing nature or commercialism or like industrializing, right? This is age old question, and the developers and the message that this game is trying to promote is preservation. The idea of being pro-preservation. Not necessarily sustainability, which is we talked about last time when I was like doing my opening remarks about games. Now that it's a classic part of what I do now when we start a game. Uh, I like the idea of pro-preservation, but in this way, in this specific game, it's more conservation. And conservation comes with a conflict of interest. And it's kind of nice that they sort of touch upon both of the possibilities. Why is someone, the mayor, motivated to introduce a luxury hotel, right? However, now there's a slight twinge of innocent, well, like a lesser, crueler depiction of corruption, as in it kind of has some dark undertones and deep cuts that Paco might be involved in an arson that destroyed the native reserves, which the nature reserve, which sets up for that. So it's inherently, the story that's written here is inherently painting corruption as the motivator, not necessarily the idea that industrializing and creating hotels come with just negatives. It's a narrative that paints an emotional stigma onto one side. So that's kind of, I'm ambivalent about it, but the story checks out. It's wholesome. It's largely involving a celebration of nature, right? So instead, the undertones of corruption and that stuff is kept to a low. This is supposed to be a very friendly family friendly game. It's through the eyes of a teenager, probably somewhere around 13 or 14 years old, and you go around appreciating. And I really like it so far. Like learning all the birds' names, like just the common names, because I can't for the life of me remember the genus and species of all the birds, and then other animals like even cats and dogs. It's a great reminder of how deficient I am with like Latin designations of, and then how birds are so varied and eclectic but also very similar and hard to recognize. That's a great thing. And you get to run around this fictional world that you kind of reconstruct. And I'm a sucker for legacy. Basically, the more you do, the more it changes and you shape. And I like to think maybe in the future they'll revisit a bigger version of this, because I absolutely love when you go around and shape the place that you're in, even if it's a fictional thing, right? There's a few games that are coming out that's around the horizon that got some launches that have that kind of thing. Or I already mentioned earlier, there's a chance Oxygen Not Included will be the next title that I'll deep dive into, and that's more, it's base building. That's the base building. I think this game, if they were going further mature and then try to like really hit on the topic of conservation versus industrialization, and then as opposed to sustainability where it marries the two, technology and naturalism come together to form sustainability. But this is more like which one's right, which one's wrong, and one's going to lose and one's not going to lose. And then inherently remove the emotional ambivalence by making one side appear evil and one side appear good. That's an agenda written kind of thing. So I'm a little ambivalent about it, but it's the message they're trying to promote. And then they plant trees, right? So we've discussed all of this before, and that's great. So we're going to go back in, assume our role of a 13, 14-year-old girl, and take pictures of birds. I would love to go bird watching sometime just because of this. Actually, it really elicits my interest for hiking. I used to hike quite a bit. It was also part of disc golfing, right? So we're in the middle of getting a petition signed. A petition signed to convince the mayor that No luxury hotels. All the people in the town don't want luxury hotels. And to do that, we try to do various tasks to complete. So we prepared a lot of bird watching signs so far. We cleaned up a pesticide issue. All these are low key, really deep cuts. So, yes, this is exuding Dora the Explorer, basically. It's very kid friendly, it's very kid forward. But if you're like a parent, right, and you want, say, something for your kid to play, this game I think is quite ideal, in my opinion. What the kid is doing is learning to appreciate nature. But for me, I'm not a spry 13 teenager or trying to play something. This is mobile game oriented because we remember that ustwo games origins is mobile app design, right? So you can easily see this on a Steam Deck now retroactively, or even a mobile version of it, which probably does have a mobile version. All their games are mobile first before they are PC. So you have a little kid playing on an iPad. The one thing I would say is it's both for adults and kids together, as in the family friendly thing, because the issues that are presented in this game are incredibly dark and deep, like, but just surface. Like, Mayor and Paco, that's corruption. That's like, that's like bad juju corruption. And then like there's abuse. The thing that I said with pesticides, that's a farm thing that is goes really deep. But what happened in this game is that the farmer who was using pesticides, one of his cans that got delivered got a leak, and it hurt the animals around. So you can magically heal them with the help of the veterinarian's medicine and stuff. And there was a nod to oil spills, right? There was a oil drum, just a singular drum that got like a few of the birds covered in oil, right? And then you clean up the oil, right? So there are a lot of deep cuts about painting industrialism accidents as something that is anti-naturalistic, and that is a bias. It's an incredibly strong bias, but can only largely be seen through an adult lens, not a kid's lens. The kid is encouraged to be proactively respectful and helpful. So all the activities you do demonstrates that, yeah, meritocracy is real. Kids get celebrated. Like, she's basically a superstar on this island. Everyone knows her. Like, when she does a new accolade, it's on the newspaper. Everyone compliments her. It's a incredibly Americanized to westernized approach to nurturing, uh, being helpful in youth, and that merit, a meritocracy, right, rewards merits one for one. From an adult lens, especially for myself, this would paint a risky perception of reality. As in, when one becomes older, hopefully, when you go into older themes, it's more reasonable to show and demonstrate that when you do good things, you feel good about it yourself. It usually doesn't necessarily equate to any form of recognition or affirmation. The truest and most rewarding, sustainable belief system as a kid who's like a preteen or a teenager going into adulthood is the idea that they have to form self-motivation. And so this isn't necessarily a coming of age story. So it's not family friendly in the sense that they're aiming for coming of age, as in the kid learns that, oh, I just like helping people. I like feeling good in nature, and that is all the motivation. There's a lot of attachments to being complimented, being thanked, and whatnot. But this type of approach and this type of behavior is usually, the vast majority is thankless, less most of the time. So I've been brainstorming how I want to summarize some of these things and how it's family friendly, in what ways and whatnot. But all the issues are incredibly mature and it's incredibly biased. So it's a trade off. It can turn off people who are industrialists or technology forward or pragmatic. It's a very wholesome way of looking at naturalism, the appreciation for nature. And there is a place for that too. So I just want to be a little bit fair that in this game, it has a strong bent bias on stigmatizing one side and not the other, because that's what the intent is to show how beautiful nature is. Technology can also be incredibly beautiful, just not in this game. This is a game which ironically have a lot of integration of technology. Like, I love one last detail that stand out our first playthrough is that Alba's grandparents are so hip with technology. Like, they're more hip than she is. And usually the role reversal, the stereotype is the role reversal is that when you have grandparents, usually the kids are the ones more inclined, even at an early age, with technology. But like the adults in on this island talk about like DMs and streaming and like online things. So it's pretty endearing. Okay, so let's look at what we have to do quick. Oh, we were just told that the castle that we can go up to, like the ruins up there, there are some archaeologists that arrived. So let's just go up the hill and see what's up there. That's a red squirrel. Let's see if I remember something. That's a cat. It's a domestic cat. These are great tits. Yep. They're great tits. That's a red sparrow. Or a house sparrow. I know. There are a lot of tits in this game. Let's just get that out of the way, okay? That's a seagull. I don't know. I don't remember. That's a black-headed seagull. No. Actually, that's not a black-headed seagull. This is some sort of gull. Hold up. It's a collared dove. Dang it. I gotta keep reminding. That's a European hare. That's a black-headed gull. Okay. We can finally fix signs. So let's see what we have. Yeah, a European hare. We didn't see a green finch. What was this? They do it in a way that it encourages you to think about it. It's a European bee eater? I don't remember getting this. Oh wait, I do remember. Totally didn't remember though. Without knowing. Without seeing it. European hare. This guy is a Sardinian. It's like a Sardinian shoveler. Or something like that. It's Sardinian something. Sardinian warbler. So, alright. We took a picture of the European greenfinch before. Trying so hard to remember these. Alright. Alright, let's keep going up the... That's what you do. You try to actively learn as much as possible. You're not gonna get it the first time. I'm really terrible with birds. And how can you get better with birds? You do it. Oh yeah, we got recycling bags. Now we can clean up all the trash that was triggering me on the ground. What is that one? That might have been a Sardinian warbler. Alright, let's get rid of this trash. Get out of here. Aww. Yeah, look at this guy. He's just chilling. He has a Bluetooth behind the neck, set of earbuds, right? IEMs, and then his cell phone is on his lap. Like, dude, this is one edgy. You don't see this. Even in the US, you don't see this very often. I was taking a walk up to the castle. I had to stop for a breather. But with a view like this, I might just stay here. Oh. Yeah, let's join him. Look at this view. Okay. What are you? A crested tit. Right, a crested tit. Right. This is a partridge, right? It's a partridge. Yeah, a red-legged partridge. I'm trying. I'm making a conscious effort while we clean up all the littering. Whoever, I wonder if we ever catch the culprit who's freaking littering everywhere. I tell you. Is there trash in here? We can reconstruct the sign down here. Any reptiles or insects? No. Oh, there is a reptile. There's a gecko. Actually, not really reptile, but you know, an amphibian is close enough, right? I guess geckos, like, that's the closest thing. I don't think insects. A lot of times islands don't necessarily, especially in island. This is like, what am I trying to think of here? This is more like a secluded island, so like the Galapagos or the like New Zealand thing, where I think insects are fairly minimum because there's a lot of birds, like a ton of birds, and then reptiles are probably somewhere, but in less. It's more like the bird dominant fictional island, and where you have a lot of birds, you typically don't have a lot of insects, or at least not very apparent in the open. At least that's my understanding. Pests, quote unquote pests, right, tends to be very low in a bird dominant island. The reason why I think this is because that's how New Zealand worked out until pests were introduced, and then like other animals that hunt birds and destroy their habitat, like possums, and unfortunately like dogs and whatnot, but largely possums. Where is it? Oh, and this game gives you all the sounds too, because all the sounds, the ambient noise in this game, there's no background music except like at the beginning of a day, and this takes place across a week. It's her summer vacation, or like it sounds like a summer vacation, and she's only here for a week, and you can hear the sounds. There's no music because you're supposed to be able to hear if they're nearby. So there was a, you know what flamingo sounds like? Dude, hold up. Dude, a flamingo? I was not ready for this. Where's the flamingo at? There's a peregrine falcon. I didn't find it yet. Check this out. Whoops. So I feel like I knew what a flamingo sounded like only because of Disney, but it's nice. I love this. Like, yeah, there's a heron here. That reminded me of Miyazaki. Reminded you of a goose? Me too. It does remind. There's a bird in here earlier when I was sampling the thing that sounded like a dog. Which one is it? I think I might have encountered it. Um, yeah, maybe in the rice fields. That's not it. A control scheme is a little tough. I don't know about you, but that kind of reminds me of like a dinosaur, like a raptor. Okay. Uh. Oh, that's such a cute one. It might be like early. I swear one sounds like a dog. But this is really cool. I really like. This is the one that I associate with seagulls. The Mediterranean seagull. Or this. It's either these two. Maybe even this more. The Audouin's gull. That's funny. Oh, here it is. This guy. It just sounds like a little like yappy dog. Like a terrier or like a yeah, some sort of terrier. Yep. I mean, if you look at this guy, do you think that's the sound that's coming out of that bird? Like, look at this guy. Yeah, a Pomeranian. That's a good one. A Pomeranian. Like, look at this. If this guy comes at me and makes this noise, I'm obviously gonna want to pet it. I'm just saying. So anyways, that's the highlight of this game. It's wildlife appreciation. It's very incredibly charming. The common swift. I don't think I took a picture of the common swift yet. Oh, or the peregrine falcon. I did take a... There's one eagle owl. It's in the tree next to this place. Oh, by the way, there is a Scottish terrier. It's someone's pet. His name is Socks. They call him Socks. Like socks for your feet. I know I took a picture of this glorious guy, Mr. Eagle Owl. I took a picture of a turtle dove. Pretty sure, I think. Or maybe I'm mistaking it for a house sparrow. Or a collared dove. No, I haven't taken a picture of a turtle dove. I only have a collared dove. Let's see if we can go find them. See, there's one eagle owl. He just, that guy just chills right there. And then when you approach it, it just flies over here and chills and poses. It's such a owls are so majestic. Especially when you combine two majestic birds, eagle and owl together. You know, that's a tit. That's a great tit. So we're looking for a peregrine falcon. I think it maybe it's where the castle that we don't have access to yet. Wait, what's that? So we have this app that basically we take pictures and we scan them. And it's definitely an iPhone. Oh, that's the peregrine. It's a lot darker from this side. Yeah, I can't see the like the ruffles on the stomach too far. Okay. And we're looking for a swift. It's black. And a turtle dove. It's very black. Hmm. Hmm. Oh wait. Hold. Action shot. Oh, that's a turtle dove. Wait, we do have a turtle dove. Never mind. So we're looking for something very black. I don't even know what the underside of that is. We do have a turtle dove. They stay labeled, and we already took a picture of it. Did I skip it? Oh, I did skip it. Okay. I don't know. No common. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen this guy in flight. It makes me really want to go bird watching. Maybe like go with someone who just wants to chill out and camp. Like now I kind of want to go camping, but in like an extreme way. Like I want to like cook something, maybe like 7-stack bento with some ice box, go out to camp, but maybe like have a close by like a auxiliary like camper or something, like a vehicle camper, and then just go bird watching or something. That's what makes this so wonderful. Oh, that's a little dope. And I might be overreacting and whatnot, but that's just kind of why I play video games, right? Because it encourages you to do things you don't typically do. And you have to live in the moment, right? Because, like, if you tell yourself you're disinterested because you don't do the thing, then naturally you won't play certain games and think of certain things. But this might seem like a simple exploration game, but it's really getting me to think about things I could plan and do with company. Heck, I might even go bird watching while playing disc golf. Like, I really want to train my ears to be able to see if I can actually tell the difference between sounds. This reminds me of a short story that I typically talk about. Like, I'm a Big Bang Theory. Like, shout outs to Big Bang Theory, I suppose. I forgot his name. Chuck Lorre, I think might be the director. But Big Bang Theory, right? Um, one of the hyper fun like little details about Sheldon is that there was a couple episodes that talk about him identifying frogs or crickets. I think it was specifically like a field cricket versus whatever he said, and he was identifying it just by the sound that the cricket makes. And then eventually they asked an entomologist, and I forgot who the entomologist is, but it's a very well known stand up comedian. I think it might have been John White, or White is his last name. I don't remember his first name. I seen a few, and by coincidence, I seen a few of his stand-ups, and they were arguing about it, and that's kind of what I get the vibe from this game. Like, I want to be one of those guys, like, hey, that kind of sounds like a house sparrow, or something like that. You know, like it would be a really fun skill that you can take with you and whatnot. And it makes you appreciate nature some more, right? Like you sit out, it's like, wait a minute. So right now, we're supposed to hear great tits. I know. They're called tits. Great tits. That's the peregrine falcon. The eagle, the hoot, the little like vibrating, that's the eagle owl. So you're supposed to be able to discern all the layered sounds, right? And they loop. So in nature, when you're outside, in reality, it's going to be noisier. But this game is simplified in a way that even the representation of the birds and stuff are rudimentary, but it focuses on the iconic things, like things that make it stick out. And then when you take it outside, it'll be a little noisier, but you can make refinements to that and guessing and stuff. So because the samples are going to change, right? It changes with distance and dynamics, but in a video game, it doesn't necessarily have to do that. They can focus and hone in on the fundamentals of the sound that they make. Like the little high pitching thing is these guys. These are the... Oh, it's a blue tit, not a great tit. Great tits are a little bit chonkier, but I guess only blue tits are here. I can see you going on a cross-country trip in camper and modifier. Yeah, yeah. When you're talking about the going on a cross-country trip in a camper or modified vehicle, I don't read a lot of books in my childhood, but there is a book that I remember very, very passionately from my childhood, and it was a book that we must read, and that's John Steinbeck's Travels with Charlie. That is exactly what you just described, and I would love to do that maybe sometime in my ailing retirement phase, like maybe in my 50s or something. But John Steinbeck's Travels with Charlie. I think that's his name. Steinbeck is the guy who most people know for Grapes of Wrath, or Of Mice and Men. Not Of Mice and Men. A Monster and Men. Wait, is it Of Mice and Men? Yeah, I think no. It's Of Mice and Men, and A Monster and Men is a band from an Icelandic band from. I get them. Yeah, John Steinbeck. So he's most notable for a lot of, or Flowers for, wait, I'm pretty sure he wrote the story, hold up. Did he write the story? I don't know if he, no, he didn't. I was thinking of a different short story as well that's attached to that. It's the same unit. It's Flowers for Algernon by Case, Daniel Case or something. That one's a little depressing. We got a red squirrel, partridges, and you know, here's a thing. Here's a fun deep cut that reminded me when there's only one partridge in here, the red-crested, the red-legged partridge. But I can tell you that there are a lot of kids. It's that time of season again. You know, I know Thanksgiving just happened yesterday. I totally forgot, by the way, that Thanksgiving was yesterday. Because the 30th is actually on Thursday, too. Like, next Thursday is actually the 30th. And I was under the impression most of the time that Thanksgiving is on the last Thursday. Anyways, that's a little... otherwise. But Christmas is around the corner, right? And, you know, we have the 12 Days of Christmas song. I can assure you that there are a lot of kids who sing the 12 Days of Christmas, and they don't know what a partridge is. I mean, I didn't know what a partridge is, but I mean, I was one of those kids who sang like 12 Days of Christmas. It's like, what the heck's a partridge? Just saying. And then, of course, they're doves, right? And it's that time of season. It's always interconnected. I gotta make the best of all my experiences. Also, there's a moped. Wait. Oh, and this is her. This is Alba's abuelo. Pretty sure. Yeah. The glasses. Alba, I'm glad you made it. Look, there's registration work going on at the castle. Maria's even dropped off parts for a new sign out here. Maria is the one that gave us the toolkit to fix like bridges and signs and stuff. A local handy woman, I suppose. Also, archaeologists are digging things up in the courtyard. Why don't you go in and see what they're up to? First, clap. A very beautiful castle. Look at this edgy kid right here. Gong, uh, freaking have AirPods in his ears, dude. He just walks around with permanent AirPods. Those aren't earrings. I refuse to believe those are earrings. And that is definitely an Apple Watch. Like you might be thinking, but there are a lot of smartwatches that have a specific like just a screen, but I can tell you that it's most likely an Apple Watch because those are most definitely AirPods. And if it was a Google Pixel Watch, it would be round. And Samsung is rounder. Like they went with like the older motif, the traditional like circular watch faces. So that's most definitely not, but is a Apple Watch with a guy wearing AirPods. It gives you an idea of like where we're coming from. Like there's an imagery they're going for, right? This is probably some guy in his 20s slash 30s, something like that, on an island, walking around with AirPods and an Apple Watch. Just saying. This is just, these are little things that if I were friends with the developers, I would sit down and say, come on, come on. I just want to know. You just have to confirm for me. You like Mac. You like Apple devices, right? Oh, by the way, the developer is a group from London, so the UK, and that checks out because UK is a gigantic market for Apple products, right? You might be thinking, where isn't a giant market for Apple products? Well, there are quite a lot, just not in the specific countries. UK is a hotspot, right? In fact, a lot of times Silicon Valley, just a slight digression, Silicon Valley chooses UK and maybe like a smaller outside country to do test launches for their products. You know, very tech forward, right? Beautiful castle. I think of all these things. I'm not making these up. It just comes in and goes. Every time I see something, there's a story behind it. Perfect for picnics and photo albums. I would agree, for sure. I heard about your prediction. Of course I'll say, oh, hey, thanks. Who needs a hotel anyways? Camping is so much better. Camping is different from hotels. Like, I can think, which I got another story for you. Going to a outdoor concert and chilling at a hotel at night or camping out on the field of the concert. Those are two very different experiences. They're often not a substitute for each other. They're more very different experiences. So, obviously, I already mentioned that this has a nature bent, right? It's the agenda of this, and not in a negative or, it's cohesive, not in a negative or positive way. It's just the agenda of this, and I really love nature. I mean, when I was younger, I wasn't much of a nature person. How about comparing hotels or Airbnbs? That's a great question. My Airbnb experiences were, well, for me, it's an opportunity to meet the locals. When you're going to a hotel, is business. So if I go to an Airbnb, it's usually friends come along, we find a local place, and hotels are usually in commerce areas. So close to businesses and locations of conferences. So they aren't because of geography and localization. For me, it's hard to substitute them because it's very difficult to find an Airbnb next to like a conference center. You would have to drive. There are some exceptions. Because there was one trip that we made down to Miami, Florida. The Airbnb was slap dead in the middle of Miami, and it was in a terrible place. Like what I mean is, it was so difficult to get in and out of that Airbnb. And surely enough, it was like the lowest experience for the Airbnb. The times that I've used Airbnb, we went out for mud runs. You know, pre-COVID, I used to do mud runs every year, and it's usually Airbnbs. However, when there aren't any houses around or places, a hotel is always consistently next to something because it's business oriented. It's associated with events. So one of the things you think about is, oh yeah, Airbnb is convenient. It's probably consistently low cost. However, it's generally not ever tied to events. So like hotels are corporate, right? They offer event discounts. So if generally when big events like festivals and whatnot, they're planned around the accessibility of hotels and not necessarily Airbnb. So you have like your whole trade-off stuff that I would look for. So if I'm heading to a corporate function, in the long run, actually, the hotels would end up functioning as a higher value proposition. But if you're going to camping and stuff, it's not a bad idea to have nearby camping in places where there's accessibility for Airbnbs too. And that kind of speaks to how I would agree that there is some comparing hotels and Airbnb versus camping. In fact, I think hotels and Airbnbs complement the idea of having a camping trip because you do need some bits and stuff. I mean, I'm not arrogant enough to think that I can survive when something goes south without the idea that there's a backup plan. Because like if you go camping and suddenly you didn't realize, but you got unlucky, a hurricane goes through. Well, I would probably want to know if there is a hotel or people who are willing to host you accessible. Or, you know, you can't really predict what may happen. Just things I think about when I'm planning. And I plan a lot. They don't have to go as planned. Just lots of contingencies. I enjoy figuring out what I can do to maximize trips. It's actually quite fun. It's not exhausting to me. The trip itself is exhausting. Most of the time. And that's the rewarding thing. I want to be exhausted after a trip. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been really active during the trip, right? If you come back, my 2 cents, just a very minor opinion. If I come back from a trip and I feel rested, I didn't enjoy the trip. I'm just saying. Like, the most relaxed, and this is a really minor opinion, the most relaxed and rested parts of my life is when I'm actively working a routine. So when I'm working and doing work and helping people and, you know, teaching stuff, I am usually at my most relaxed and rested state because I have to do them consistently, right? But since you have to do them consistently, you aren't taxed incredibly high or low. So if I ever go on vacation, which is what most people would do, like go to Vegas, I would spend that whole week using up all my excess energy, as in I would peak in energy usage, because that is one of the most important times of my life that breaks from the routine. So I actually typically do the opposite when it comes to other people. Like, I'm incredibly consistent and rested if I'm doing something that I already know I plan on doing and routinely do, like this, like talking about stuff, coming up with ideas of how to make this game more significant to me and other people, create more conversational threads, that stuff. I'm incredibly rested. The only thing that gives out is my voice, which biology sucks. Biology, physical limitations will still be there, right? That's why on vacation, I would love to be 600%, but my body only gives 200% at most. Like, but I will always come back incredibly exhausted. only to go back to work to get rested. It's the weirdest thing, but that's how my life typically am. So like when someone asks me to do help them, it is the least stressful thing to do most of the time. Like if someone asks me to do something, it's less stressful than going out and pursuing something that I typically do, like on a whim. That stuff requires a lot of effort. And that's kind of something that might seem counterintuitive to most people. So when I think about trips, it's exciting, but it's also incredibly exhausting, and not in a bad way. So if I ever go to Japan, it will literally be one of the most exhausting trips of my entire lifetime. Every day would be like extra exhausting. And gonna be real, I haven't really met anyone that can mirror or match that. If I low key, if I did meet someone like that, perhaps that person wouldn't just be a friend anymore, if you know what I mean. Like I genuinely and earnestly love working. It doesn't mean that my body wants to work like that. So my love for work and like doing the things I do is largely the reason why I had to take a break. Because well, as much as you want to do a lot of things, if you fall in love with something that takes physical toll on you, well, you gotta give it up. You gotta take some time to reinvest in yourself. Anyways, that's what this game is, by the way. Like Alba, playing a character like this, and you just saw her like reconstruct the sign in an instant. Like in an ideal world, I wish I could do that. Like, here's just one last side digression of what Alba is doing. On the YouTube shorts, every time I say like those words, it kind of triggers some of my phones. Just double checking. One of the YouTube shorts is of a guy. His whole thing is he lives in New York City, and he goes around sprucing up flyers, other people's flyers and signs voluntarily. Like no one asked to do it, but that's what he does. He's a graphic designer. It looks like he has a very great command of graphic design, which I absolutely enjoy. It's a pastime for me to imagine like UI design is graphic design. So all these speech bubbles and stuff. So he goes around, he looks at someone's flyer, and he just records himself doing it before, after, in the process, and then just hope that person gets a business. Like that's awesome. That's kind of what Alba is doing. No one's asking her to fix all the benches and all the birdhouses. She's just doing it. And I would love to do that for a living, but it's not sustainable. And it involves doing things that I don't naturally want to do to make it sustainable, like recording yourself and finding ways of source of funding, because you can't necessarily sustainably do that all the time. It requires, traveling. It can attract conflict of interest. Uh, Interloping. It's interloping, for better or for worse. Like, lots of psychological ambivalence, and in a sense, a luxury. However, it can come off as it can with some tactility, like with some tactfulness and tastefulness, you may end up intervening and interfering with someone as well. So what I mean is, it is a compassion that is so endearing and wonderful, but it can also create conflict of interest. And I do not have a sustainable form of morality and principles that would make me comfortable in saying, yeah, this makes me feel really good. I want to do it myself, without worrying and concerning about the idea that this person didn't ask to be helped. So in a way, I love, and it is a sap for this guy's unequivocal compassion, like the idea, and they also are motivated to film themselves doing the act to create sustainability for their hobby. But my only thought is I also see the other side of the grass, or the many sides of the grass, where you're creating a public image and hope this person consented to the public image, but they obviously consented because they posted in public. That's taking a lot of presumptions, but that's largely applying legalities with pragmatism. It doesn't provide empathy. It's sympathy most of the time. Like, this person is acting primarily and being driven for his passion for sympathy, and I'm more of an empathetic person. So when I'm doing this, it's like, yeah, I'm making myself feel better and I'm doing well and I'm doing it out of good intentions. But the idea is that other person didn't ever ask or know or consent to it. And that's the bane of being an empathizer, I suppose. It's just the idea that it can create conflict of interest. And instead of the word luxury, for me personally, the word is privilege. So for me, it has to be a. I agree with you. The word should be luxury. For me, it's a luxury because a luxury implies that you do not need upkeep and sustainability. As in, if I had all the money in the world, I have a luxury of being passionately sympathetic like he does. To me, the most reasonable word I'm it turns out to be is a privilege, which is having enough to do the thing and then also get rewarded for it in order to continue doing it. Like having the resources necessary to create a rolling cycle. A luxury does not require any upkeep. As in, you have so many resources, you don't have to deal with it, right? A great thing, like a luxury that we have, is delivery. It's not a privilege. We don't have to do anything for it, right? Like, you're not develop like delivery is inherently something you pay, like you is done by someone else for you, and you don't have to concern yourselves technically, but you pay for it. So you have the luxury of paying for delivery. You have the privilege to buy the food and pick it up, or you have the privilege to cook that food as well, right? That's kind of my distinction. And sure as heck, I totally agree with you, Mazuku, though. I wish I had the luxury of being that guy, or the luxury of being Alba, who can go around and just take a toolkit and reconstruct a sign, and it's always perfectly acceptable, right? Because you can make things worse by being compassionate. Sometimes the thought that counts isn't objectively pragmatic. So you can have a kid help make a sign that doesn't function well. And that's kind of the thought in my head. It's a really endearing structure to get kids to want to help and be involved and whatnot, as long as when they get older, they have the reality that conflict of interest occurs all the time. And that leads to some of the new stuff like YouTube influencer, post influencer age, where uh kids now, typically like the internet age, are almost emotionally bound to interlope and interfere by knowing what is the only way to do things. And that's an exercise in a loss in transition into adulthood, like the realism that if you think you're right, you may not be right, right? Or if you do not do a certain way and cannot, or let's look inward, there's not the one way to be happy. For example, if you want to get to a 10, right? If you want that happiness to be a 10, there are many ways to get happiness 10. I'll let you, for many kids, it's a 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 eventually gets to 10, right? So you add up all the little things. For the really deep entrenched YouTube influenced kid, it's more like you you get big chunks, like 5 plus 5 equals 10, like two big things that are fives that give you 10. And the thing about having two big numbers is your point of failures are fewer. So you are more likely to fail because when you fail one, you're already at a 5. In fact, it can get as extreme as it's a 10 out of 10. It's like one thing that's either a 0 or a 10. A healthier kid would be like a bunch of 2s put together and equates to a 10. Uh, for me, I'll throw you a curveball. At my age, respectively to my teen, I'm at a 30 and I divide it by 3 to get a 10. So what I do is I build myself up past 10. And any extra things that are past 10, whatever it is that sustain my contentness and happiness, I use that up to bring myself back down to a 10. And what that does is it multiplies what I'm giving away. So I don't operate at trying to get to a 10. I operate above a 10 in order to give that away. So if I'm at a 30, I have the luxury of giving away happiness to help, right? And that's kind of how I view achieving the 10. There's 30 is not as ideal as 10, is what I'm saying. So you can be very happy and have over excess stuff. However, I'm motivated to use any excess stuff I have in order to maximize everything else. And that's kind of the act of legacy building. You are not the summation of everything you've done. You are the summation of everything you touched. And that includes other people's happiness. So if someone is running around at a 5 and because of my presence or one action turns that into a 10, that is the 5 that I'm willing to sacrifice to get that person up to a 10. And that's the enabler or the supporter, the empathy person. Sympathy is one-sided. Sympathy is inwardly looking. You think you've done a great job, so therefore you deserve praise. And that's sympathetic. That's kind of the motivator for sympathy. It's inwardly, it's inwardly valued. Like, for example, you look at a sign, it's broken down, right? And you build it up. And in a really terrible notion would be the idea that someone tore down that sign deliberately because they're opposed to the sign. And that's when it gets tricky. But in the end, I'm still a sap for whatever intention that person had. That's like such a long digression, but it's all came off of one short that I watched yesterday. I watched a short. It was so brilliant. I love that guy's vintage design. He mentioned the name because it was an ad for a babysitter, right, and a dog walker. The person was really adorable. He was very complimentary and very nurturing. Where like talk about, oh yeah, this photo was amazing. So he worked his design to complement. So it minimized any potential conflict of interest. Yeah, so great. Life experiences, man. Anyways. This is a new character, actually. This must be one of the archaeologists. Insert tab A into slot P Have we all been here before? I remember. Now I'm starting to think of IKEA instructions. Sorry, people. And then screw it together with screw F. Okay. I didn't have this in mind when I signed up to start your account. Well, you know what? Check this out. This is what I really want to do. I would love it if I could do this. Like, hey, guy, Manu, I got you. Check this out. Thanks for setting up the table. Forgot to bring the instruction manuals and some tools. Anyway, now I can finally start cataloging the items we find. But first, I'll take my break and enjoy the castle. Well, great. Looks like I also forgot to bring my lunchbox. In any case, thanks again for your help. Dude, I would love to be able to do that. It's like, you have a problem? You can't build a table? Well, Alba can. It's kind of... what this reminds me of is the philosophy behind children's entertainment. Like Nick Jr. or 4Kids TV, right? It's demonstrating that things are easier than they appear and they are less complicated than they appear. And it's to encourage kids to explore their skill sets, right? And at some point, cynicism kind of broods in because the reality is things are very hard until you build the skills and the habits, and it takes a really long time to build them. And so there's like a trade-off to being very proactive about these, like blues can do and you can do kind of thing. Is it like blues can do and so can you? I don't remember what the phrase is, but like Blue's Clues, right? If blue can do, so can you, something like that. So it's like what you can do, I can do as well, or what you can do, I can do better, kind of thing. I prefer the phrase like when it matures, when you become older. It's more like if you can do it, we can do it as well. Not necessarily if you can do it, I can do it. It's more if you can do it, can I join you? Or it's a togetherness. The reality is your skill and their skill are going to be different, but it's a skill you can collaborate on and you can do together as opposed to comparing it, creating competition where it's non-competitive. Like the idea that even, here's a really short deep cut or hot take, even misery is competition. Like youth has conditioned to the point where even being happy is a competition, or a competition of who has more luxuries and who has more privileges. A compliment becomes a competition inherently. Like, oh yeah, you're doing so well. It's like, man, you're doing really great. It's like, no, I'm not doing as good as you. Like even the exercise of humility, like all the little nuances of being together and trying to be friendly to each other becomes a competition. Like it's always comparative or relative. It's like as opposed to like receiving a compliment and then giving a compliment. So for example, someone comes up, it's like, man, you're doing a great job. It's like, thanks, I really appreciate the wonderful words. How are you doing? I know you also do this really well. Right? I didn't think of an example, like maybe underwater basket weaving, right? Something like, yo, your weave underwater is excellent. It's like, yes, I appreciate that you notice. I practice really hard to do this, and it looks like you have a different version of it. I quite like the way you underwater basket weave. That would be a mutual respect and accept and then reciprocation. But generally speaking, it would be like it would just leap past that, and someone say like, man, your underwater basket weaving is wonderful. It's like, you got me beat though. I'm not doing as well as you are. Like yours is so good. So instead you downplay yourself to exercise humility and you compared yourself to the other person, right? Or the other thing is like, yeah, thanks. It's like it looks like you're working on this stuff. Now you're taking the compliment and you're elevating your merit and you've exceeded the person that you're complimenting, right? So and so it becomes more of a you're superior to the other person. So it's always a comparison. Even when with the best intentions, uh, because of the way, in my opinion, because of the way YouTube influencers, specifically influencers, the way they make content that is compelling is that they have to sell clarity. So to get clarity, you have to compare things. Like this is the best way to sleep, guys. Watch and learn. The 10 steps to better sleep. Better than any other person who also has an opinion on this. It goes back to the whole 5 plus 5 equals 10 thing. If you ask 10 different people how you get the number 10, you like to hope that you will most likely get 10 different answers. The internet doesn't really make it feel that way. Playing a video game doesn't actually make it feel that way either. I would be incredibly impressed if a singular video game would take the risk of not having a single agenda or a focused agenda. And what does that look like? I have no idea, honestly. I have not come across a video game that was getting celebrated for being unfocused. So you play a lot of video games, and that's how you do it, right? My story about Alba is a accumulation of all my experiences about storytelling, as opposed to compartmentalizing it, which I'm going to be very bold here and claim that most journalists professionally think that compartmentalizing your standards and how you evaluate things is the most appropriate way to provide a natural feeling and evaluation of human beings' reactions to a product. That is incredibly myopic, but I can see why you would want to do it because it's kind of exhausting to take a holistic approach. But generally speaking, that's usually what you see in journalism. It's trying to be quote unquote scientific with an incredibly subjective field. Like this game is $50, so it's an objective measure of something that is entirely subjective. Not very helpful, but if the if it is only helpful to those who form an empathetic attachment to the person writing it. So like my opinion would be most reliable and accurate if someone can empathize with me. So if someone is talking with me and listening to me for long enough, they will intuitively uh, become more empathetic. And with that empathy comes value in sharing with discussion and whatnot. It doesn't happen on the internet. It just doesn't. It really just doesn't. All right, let's take a look at this. I have that same clipboard. Pretty sure I have that same clipboard. All right. Slight digression. It's all related to Alba. It's all good. Makes me think of these things, you know. Is that like a hat? It's a hat. It's like a helmet. A vase. Classic. Or whatever you want to call those. A sword? Oh, a dagger. Mola. Wait, is Mola a... That was quick. Wait, Mola. Spanish? Meaning. Cool. It's It means, oh no. No, actually, does it mean cool? To be, yeah. Cool? Okay, fair enough. That checks out. You should consider a career in archaeology. Yep. Fatima? Fatima? My colleague is right. You're very talented. I mean, 13-year-old kid just straight up in a split second. Dang. All right. Is that 2 signatures? 2, right? Fill up in no time? I don't know. It's 50 signatures. I guess sometimes you have to dig deep to achieve your goals. Ha 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 ha. Granddad joke. There you go, folks. There's your dad joke, but granddad joke. Gotta dig deep. Actually, in this case, she didn't really dig deep. She digged very superficially. Dig deep? Get it? Sorry, granddad joke. There it is. Self-awareness. It makes it even more of a granddad joke. Saying that it's a granddad joke. You carry on. I'm going to get some photos of the castle. Alright. Alright, abuelo. Self-awareness. Got 2 signatures there. Okay. We're looking for a swift. If there is one. Is that a birdhouse? Oh, that's the swift. That's definitely the swift. Just the butt of a swift. A common swift. Apus apus. Oops. I don't need... Alba, did you see that? How magnificent. I think it might be some kind of eagle. I mean, it kind of looked like an eagle. Alright. Find our way up? Sure. After we clear out some trash. Because that's what we do. What is this? Oh. Shortcut unlocked. We got a shortcut to the bonfire. It's all good. Buenos dias. Old castles are fascinating. I agree. According to the sign, this castle had a secret entrance. But it got walled up because the Lord's kids kept sneaking out. The sign's been broken so long. I've totally forgotten about that story. Don't know why I never thought of fixing it myself. Good job, Alba. You never thought of fixing a sign? Oh, wait, Alba, you are the founder of the world. I've been meaning to sign your petition. Oh, okay. Nice. Number 28. Let's go. At the end, I'm gonna make everyone sound like a derp at this point. Someone's in trouble over there, but I don't know how to get up there. Wait. Hold. Oh. Fantastic. The stairs. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? It's been sitting there half built all summer. I guess we've all been waiting for someone to do it. Oh well, it's done now. Thanks, Alba. I'll get up there and look for our feathery friend. It's okay. We're just gonna ignore the idea. Gotta clean up. It's all about cleaning up. Clap. This isn't scary at all. No, sir. This is definitely not sketch at all. A kid, you know, no, nope. Not sketchy at all. Oh, this is dopamine right here. This is my level of dopamine. Magically hitting buttons and getting things done. A Spanish Imperial Eagle. Aquila Adoberti? I don't know. Alberti? Alba. That was so dangerous. Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. They're aware. Did you take any good pictures? Oh my gosh. Say no. Yes. Well done. I think I'm going to stick around and see if I can get a good one myself. Now somehow her grandfather ends up sounding like Tim Cook. Sorry. I just can't decide where I'm going with this. Alright, we gotta save this bird. Clap. Alright. This isn't Dark Souls, by the way, so we're not gonna like roll off or something, you know? This ain't no Lynx 1? Wait. Oh, the lynx. That's right. There's a lynx on this island. Alright. Wait. There's another shortcut? Oh no. I have to get that shortcut. Hold up. I have to do everything. There we go. Castle reopens. Nice. Is that a signature? Nice. 34. Good old video game. Alright, what else we can do here? Okay. Wait, what is La Rocata? Rocata? Oh. Oh, yeah. Makes sense. They're labeling the body of water, I suppose. Alright. Like south and north. Wait. Hold up. I have to log the common swift. The common swift. It's gonna be a little bit weird going back to different languages again. I've gotten so used to pronouncing things using Japanese emphasis, and now I don't know where the emphasis is for R for so many other things. Here we go. Clap. Signs don't give us petition signatures, it seems. I need more trash to clean. Let's keep our eyes peeled for trash. Oh, that's a cactus. I clearly know what a partridge sounds like now. Alright. That's a house sparrow. That's a different hare. And I forgot what type of hare that is. Oh, it's just a European rabbit. Okay. Sorry. I gotta remind myself of everything. Trying very, very hard to remember stuff. Those are yellow-legged gulls. Hey, what you doing? This is such a great spot to relax and watch nature. There's some of these birds on the rocks out there, drying out their wings. I wonder if they're cormorants or shags. I don't know what a shag is. I know what a cormorant is. Guess we'll go find out. Is there a sign here? I don't think there's a sign here. What are these things? Are these the shovelers? No, they're not the shovelers. The shovelers are in the marsh. I don't know what these are anymore. Oh, they're cormorants. I thought I remembered what a cormorant looks like, but no. That answers his question. They're cormorants. I half thought they were white. European rabbit. That is a cool, that's a cull tit. A cull tit. That's a car. Sorry. Where are we? So we're next to the orange farm with the farmer whose name I do not remember. We use pesticides on his orange trees. What are you? Oh, that's the feral pigeon. Your classic pigeon. The lighting made it look more washed out. Oh, hey. There's the bee eater. Okay. Some sparrows. There's something happening here. Well done fixing that bridge, Alba. You're a natural. You can keep that toolkit. Yeah. Okay, oh, it's the lady that takes her kid. Keep forgetting the kid's name everywhere. It's like... No, don't remember. Ola? Ola, yeah. Takes Ola everywhere. There's a cat. You heard the meow. Oh! Clap. Great tit. It's somewhere here. Oh, this is that mysterious mysterious thing that's going around. We don't know what it is yet, but hang on. Gotta clean up all the trash. What are you reading? Sergio. I told Eloy to be careful with those barrels. Hope he's learned from this. Is Eloy the... I'm guessing Eloy is the farmer, the orange farmer. Why is this highlighted? There's something here. South. I mean, I already completed this. What? Oh, what? Trash. More trash. Birdhouse. There's still rubbish somewhere. Just the idea of using the word rubbish already screams British, you know? There's like one piece of rubbish somewhere. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, that's a cursed squirrel right there. Where's this rubbish at? What? Let's talk to the only officer in town. Laura. Uh-huh. Are you gonna sign my nice? As a police officer, I have to stay neutral, but off the record, good luck. Aww. Couldn't sign it because that's fair. That's actually pretty fair. That's deep cut fair. Alright. Who's making that noise? You? You. I don't know what this means. I don't know what that exclamation mark is. Meet Inez at the chicken farm. Sure. I didn't even know we had a chicken farm. Scan all the animals on the island. Ooh, there's 11 left. Clean up rubbish patches, right? Replace the photos on the rice field is really far away. It's east. Wait. Oh, that's the chicken farm. The pigeon noise. Okay. Let's just head over to the chicken farm. Construction site. Hey, Laura. Laura, Can't believe you found an Imperial Eagle at the castle. So happy right now, and a little jealous. It's been years since a pair nested on the island. Very exciting. Indeed, very exciting. Wow. Okay, I see. Nice. Of course, the donkey. The donkster. Yes, yes. Oh, we gotta take a picture of chicken. Gallus Gallus. Personal bird of choice because it deals, yeah, Gallus Gallus domesticus. It's actually something related to, it was the model organism of my PhD. Gallus Gallus. Is there a difference? No. Alba! Potential lynx sighting. Something's been eating one of Eloi's chickens. Hey, Mr. Eloi, did you see the animal that stole your chicken? Oh, it is the lynx. Right, that's right. The little bush ruffling and stuff. Sorry, you both. Gotta need a minute here. Can't you help me fix this fence real quick? Don't want anything coming after my chickens again. Forgot my toolkit at the orange farm. Been in the day, I'm telling ya. Nah, I got you. Thank you both. Good fencing. Twice you keep my animals safe now. Anyway, so some wild animal keeps breaking in and stealing my chickens, and it's not me. Did you see what took them? Was it a lynx? I wish I could tell, but sadly no clue. You see, my eyes, they don't work so well in the dark. Just heard them chickens yelling moments later. Swoosh! Some cheeky animal is taking one of my chickens to dinner. Fascinating. Definitely lynx potential. Alba, I bet there's a trail of evidence we can follow. I'm telling you, if there's a wild animal, if there's a feral animal eating chickens, let's just say, watch out for your kids. Just saying. But this is a wholesome game, right? 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 Okay. Okay. Holy. Wow now. Oh, exciting! The home of our mystery animal. It's gotta be a lynx. Imagine your grandpa's face, all surprised. I feel like it's a fox. It's probably a fox. Now we hide and wait for the king of the forest to come out. I still think it's a fox. Alright, Inés. Let's go. It's working! Something's coming out. Oh, we're gonna... It's a fox. Okay. The natural... fox. No links, but still epic find. Quickly, scan the fox, but don't get too close. Can we just take a shot from here? Yes. We found the fox. Wow. Whopies, whopies. Aw, that's a cool. That's a cute picture. There it is. Chicken thief track 2 lair. Ugh, it's a den, not a layer, silly newspaper. Still, good times. But now I gotta go. Dinner's calling. Oh wait, Alba, incoming. Tomorrow's Friday. Last chance. Gotta get all the signatures and deliver the petition. Then the mayor's jaw's gonna hit the floor. Bye bye, hotel. See you tomorrow. Oh, okay. Inez is so filled with energy, I tell you. Wow, 5 signatures for that. Wait, that's such a tease. Why would you do that? My thoughts, he saw a glossy ibis in the rice. Can you check it out? Alright, we're going to the rice. Find and scan the glossy ibis. Alright. Is that... I think this person's name is Elena? Or Erica. Erica. I have so many stairs. I know, right? And Alba is actively building more stairs. This would be a great place to jog, man. Holy heck. You wake up in town, go for a jog, come back. Oh my gosh. Eat some paella. Your abuela's cooking dinner. See you at home. Okay. Imagine your grandparents just texting you most of the time. This is the chicken farm. It's actually one over. Yeah. Wait, how do I even... Okay. Paella, man. Paella. Oh, hey, she's over here now. What are you looking at? Glossy ibis. Yep. Glossy ibis. That's just a egret, right? Yeah, a cattle egret, a moorhen. There are flamingos in the rice fields. You're looking for a glossy ibis, you say? Well, I don't know about that, but there's a lot of birds in the rice field. Maybe try down the far end where it's quietest. Alright. There's a... Those aren't beaters, those are kingfishers. Some more hens in here. Glossy ibis. It is the one thing I'm missing. Oh, these things? They're all over the place. Now. We did it! That's a really colorful ibis. Plegadis Falcinalis. Sorry, people. Nice. Cute. We got 40 signatures, man. Wow. Wow, there was there hardly. Yeah, that's Clara. Okay. Okay. Oh, interesting. You know, I didn't make that connection at first. Taco gas Paco is the guy who's contracting the luxury hotel. It looks like they also own the gas. Ooh, corporate scheming. Whoops. I keep whoa. Okay. I still don't know what that little exclamation mark is. We're gonna have to consult our categories at some point to see what we're missing. We're missing. Oh, getting some check marks. What are we missing? Barn owl and lesser black-backed gull. Alright, let's go to the last day. Hey, coffers. Listen to the sound of nature, coffers. Nature. Okay. Okay. I need that. I just took a break from 3D modeling since I woke up. Oh. Wow, you've been hitting it pretty hard. Speaking of 3D modeling, like, look at this. Like, in the future, you'll be modeling something like this. Like, look at how, it's crazy how much assets you can generate and you layer on top and it creates like a very, like, look at these assets, right? They're just very simplified assets, but if you put them in a specific pattern and layered on each other, I mean, the more extreme version would be like a Dragon Games, but old school indie modeling. Alright. Buenas noches, Monica. I really enjoyed our time together at the castle today. It was nice seeing the old place coming alive again. People hanging out or even just visiting. Made me finally realize that I was wrong. We need the nature reserve much more than a luxury hotel. We can solve our problems. We don't need Paco. Speaking of which, I saw him and the mayor arguing earlier. Maybe the mayor's finally catching on. If not, he'll definitely get the wake-up call tomorrow afternoon when you deliver the a world petition. But first things first, you must be hungry. Ready for dinner? You can say no or yes. No! Yes. You're in for a treat. Your abuela's tortilla is legendary. Oh, by the way, they're Spanish. Better hurry up, or Granddad will eat it all. Dude, hands off the tortilla. But that's kind of weird. Like, dinner is just tortilla. I'm just saying. You know? I'm just saying. Friday, we got this. Alright. Yes, we do got this. Scan all the animals on. Oh no. Yeah, this is the last day. It's the end of the journey. It's just restack that pile. I'm impressed. You fixed up the nature reserve. I really wasn't expecting that. Wow. Thanks. Thanks, Abuelo. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Wow. Wow, amazing. So you did a very good job. I didn't expect you to do a good job. It's like, I hear you've been busy in the nature reserve. It's been broken for so long, I think we've all given up on it. Just like the promises to get it fixed again. But maybe now people will want to keep it safe from that awful hotel. Miguel said your dolphin came back. If it take the boat to La Roquette. Oh, we can visit that dolphin we saved 10 years ago. Yo. That's like something that's viral on Dodo or something. That deserves to be on Dodo. You know? This view is just incredible. And look at that colorful bird flying around down there. Wait. Wait, hold. Is it a new bird? Because I need to finish my collection. This is sheep. Colorful bird. No, we know those. Those are crested tits. Those are feral pigeons. Or common wood pigeons, sorry. Feral pigeons are in town. Wait, what colorful bird? It's definitely not that, right? That's the falcon, yeah. The Eleonora's falcon. That's a crested tit. Colorful bird. What section is this? We gotta complete our catalog now. Oh, except for the lynx. The Iberian lynx in the mountain. Mallards? We didn't pick up mallards or house martins? Okay. Wait. Beach. Is this part of the mountain? No, we probably already picked up whatever he was saying. Farmland. Let's consider the farmland. Okay, we're not going to town yet. Chicken farm. Okay. Let's look at chicken farm. I guess that's part of the farmland. A common kestrel. Tacos. Okay. Whoops. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. 4. We're missing the next thing too. Okay. Alright. Okay. Sure. It's kind of like a screech. Maybe you can tell me about it? Hey, thanks for helping me fix my fence, Alba. Gonna be unhappy foxes, cause 0 chances of one getting in now. But you know, maybe I shouldn't count my chickens just yet. Haha. That's a dad idiom. I mean, of course, always count them chickens. Oh my gosh, you're such a donkey. Alright. Wait. Oh, that's the sound I'm looking for. It's here somewhere. Wait, I just heard the little owl. Where are you? Is that you? Yep, there you are. Nailed it. Athene Noctua. Speaking of Noctua, great air cooling. By the way, legendary air cooling. if you're a tech enthusiast, right? Noctua. And their symbol is an owl, right? So Noctua. Uh, it looks like this. Whoops! I keep hitting escape for the menu. Okay. It kind of has like a coat that reminds me of a different bird. I definitely don't hear it anywhere. It's definitely not those guys flying around. Yeah, those are the barn swallow. And that's a crested. Oh, it's a wagtail. Those are black-headed gulls. European finch, green finch. Hmm. That's just a little owl sound. Hmm. Where are you? What is this area? Where am I? Now I'm close to the rice field. Is that a wagtail still? Yeah. That's the rice field. Yeah, nothing like that. I don't hear anything that's close to that at all. Go this way. Actually, have we completed the rice fields? Forest is good. Marshland, not so much. Yeah, we completed the rice fields. The terrace. Town. Wait. Wait. One of these. No, one of these. No, 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 that's not it. Oh, it's the goldfinch. Oh, wait. Oh, no, 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 that's... I keep getting the sounds mixed up. Where are you? Wait. Wait. No, no, no. Is that it? No, I don't think so. No, it's higher. Dang it. I guess we'll come back. Oh, shortcut not unlocked. Okay, so this is the marshlands. We're missing 2. We didn't find the mallard duck. Uh-oh. There's an animal in trouble in here. Wow. The construction is moving ahead. Can I get in here? Is there like a gap? Oh. Can I press this thing? How to sneak into a restricted area, huh? Definitely not sussy. I don't think we can. Oh, wait. Someone left the gate open. Taco Incorporated. Explore a construction site. Unattended construction site. How do we get up there? Clap. Clap. Oh, what are you? Oh, that's a barn owl. That's gotta be a barn owl. I'm so used to seeing barn owls. That has to be a barn owl. Yeah. Aito Alba. Oh, hey, Alba. No. Wow, the barn owl sound is weird. Alright, we got 41. Shortcut unlocked. Who said we weren't playing a Souls game? A lesser black-backed gull. It has like a red beak. I haven't seen a red beak. Let's see. Let's talk to this construction worker. Yo! Wait, it was an owl in a building site. Like the paperwork. Oh, so incompetent. Pep. Wait. We gotta look if they have red beaks. No. Oh, can I get in here? Oh, yes. Hold. How do I get there? Oh, wait. These are it. Right? No. Oh, they have red beaks too. What the heck? The yellow-legged seagulls have red, little red on them. How's this? Are you serious? They have darker wings. Their call is different though. Okay. Slightly like... Okay. Oh. That's a shoveler, right? That's a northern shoveler. These are red crested... No, these are teals. And then the common puckered. And then there are red crested puckards. Or, yeah, red crested puckards. But where's a mallard? I need to look for a mallard here somewhere. And then a heron. Herons are over there. Hmm. That's a shoveler. I know what I think a mallard looks like, but it doesn't really look like I probably know what a mallard looks like. They kind of look like shovelers, but with shorter beaks. That's a red-crested puckered. What the heck? What the heck, yo? Oh, I see some trash. We gotta clean up the beach. Get this trash out of my face. It's those are stilts. I can always remember the stilts because they sound like little dogs. These guys, the black winged stilts. Did we clean up? Is that all of it? Yeah. Cool. Oops. Oh, this is town. Never mind. We can't even find. Oh, this is in town. That's why I couldn't find it. Marshlands. We're in the marshlands. A mallard and... Okay. It's blue. It's one of the few bluebirds. Okay. Sure. The classic mallard. Okay. Wait. Aren't these it? Are you serious? They're just chilling. Freaking mallards. Anise. Lad. Rhinchos? Hattie Rhinchos? Whoa, dude, you need to calm down. A heron makes a really big call, man. We're looking for a bluebird. Like a really dark bluebird. Is it flying around maybe? I've already forgot what it sounds like. Okay. Oh, I hear it. It's here somewhere. Are you in here? I hear it. It's gone. Okay, I hear it here. Oh, it's probably above me. Maybe that thing. Oh no, that's a marsh hare. Never mind. Where is it? Oh. Wait. No. Where's the other one? That must be it. Action shot. Too tough. That's it. It's so hard to track. Dang it. It's not close enough. Dang it. It's not in focus. Oh my gosh, dude. Dude. Oh my god. For Pete's sake. That counts? What? Oh my gosh, dude. This game, man. Let's observe its path. Okay. Alright. Are you serious? The sensitivity is not non-existent, so just so you know. We can adjust the sensitivity. I'm like practically swiping all over my like entire desk right now. Dude. Not first person. No, not third person. First person. Where are you? Okay. It's like right here. We'll just wait. It's a fixed path. Are you serious? Oh. Dude. Yellow cut. Yellow chone? Yellow tone? Erpicum? Jeez. That was an ordeal. Alright, hold up. So we still missing beach. A shag. Okay. And then what else are we missing? What's... a dolphin. Oh, wait. We probably have to take the boat, right? The... Wait. Which way am I facing? Okay. Oh, we can only exit this way. That took some real... That was tough. Is that... Oh, I forgot her name. Natalia. It's been an interesting day. Sometimes I just need a break. I think she already signed our petition. Pretty sure. Have I gotten your signature already? I got a favor to ask. My friend Natalia had a bad day today. I want to cheer her up. Maybe she wants to try a new ice cream flavor. Could you ask her? She'll be by the tree. Yeah, we just walked by Natalia. So, bad day is a good day for ice cream. Wait, Naiba wants me to try her new festival ice cream? That's awesome. Perfect to try. Aw, adorable. If I had ice cream just lying around, you know, definitely cheer someone up with some ice cream. Uh, where's what's his name? Oats guy. Yeah, there he is. What are you doing? On us, Alba. I was just talking to Tere about the festival. I've been sharing stuff over for the festival all week. Looking forward to finally getting a break tomorrow. And I can't wait to try Geneva's festival ice cream. Yes, after 1 or 3 servings of Miguel's paella. Dude, don't say that. Man, I want some paella. First, we gotta clean up this place. Old. Gotta clean up all this rubbish. That it? And this guy's always eating ice cream, man. Oh, wow. This was totally the best ice cream ever. Oh. New flavor. Yeah. Same. Wish I could have some of that flavor. Okay. People chilling. Don't mind me. Compulsive need to clean everything up. Because you guys are peps. Wait, we gotta look for the thing that makes a really weird noise. Alright. It kinda sounds like a donkey. Kind of. We're looking for, this one. Actually, it kinda sounds like a... it kinda sounds like a pig. Completely black. Yeah. Wait. Where's my icon at? Oh. Along the beach. But I don't know if it's along where the cormorants are. Because those are cormorants over there. I don't hear that sound at all. Okay. I'm guessing the festival is over there in the island. Roqueta. Roquita. Roqueta? Roqueta. Don't hear anything. There's also, is it these guys? No. Yellow-legged gulls. In town, there's also something missing. Ugh. I keep hitting escape for, menu. Not the farmland. Which I can't seem to find that. Oops. Here it is. It's darker wings, right? We're looking for darker wings. That's not the sound, right? Whoa. Ooh, oh, hey, who's this? Buenos dias, Alba. I have exciting news. The dolphin you rescued is back, swimming near, okay, La Roqueta. Roqueta? Roqueta. Your chance to scan and log in your wildlife guide. Talk to Pere at the marina. Okay, alright. Who are you? Juanito? Oh, yeah, right. Juanito. Heard that there was an owl trapped in the building. The hotel is not even built and it's already dangerous. I'm very glad you saved the owl. Well done. No, that's not the sound I'm looking for. Yes! Someone's all got all the signatures. Alright. Hold up. Wait, did we get the signature from the veterinarian? Lucky you found that oil beach. Oh, okay. A lot more birds want. Wait, we already got your signature? Really? I know I got the signature. Told me you built the staircase in a castle. Okay. Nah, it's fine. Erika. Afterwards. Okay. Interesting. Sergio, an eagle. Can I get your signature? No? I probably already got it. See, I don't want to talk to the mayor yet. Cause oh, there's the gecko. How's the new ice cream? Oh, first one to try. Friends for life. Absolutely. There you go. Nice. And she's gonna eat it in 3 bites. Dang, 4 bites. Epic. Epic gamer moment. Okay, I'm guessing I need to get the links there. No. These are yellow-legged seagulls. Why can I not find... Wait, I think I see some. I think I see some. You guys. Nailed it. We found them. The lesser black-backed gull. Okay. Oops. Yeah, man. The inputs is definitely not my jam. I keep misinputting. Okay, I'm guessing that little exclamation mark is the Iberian Lynx. So we're gonna go to the mountains. And then for the life of me, I cannot find... What's considered the beach? I mean, it's here, right? It's probably on the island. Let's go to the island. Since we're already here. Get, Pere to ferry us over to, La Roqueta. Yes. Mm-hmm. This is where we start. Time to scan our friend the dolphin. Where's that dolphin at? Oh, I heard you. I heard you. Oh, there's that streamer guy. Still busy talking about how cool his life is. Emilio. The dolphin. I just saw the dolphin again. It's been swimming up and down for the beach. Can come back to say thanks. Wait, were you even here, Emilio? I don't even think you were here for that. Oh, okay. Can finally clean up this garbage. This rubbish. Wait. Oh no, those are cormorants, right? Whatever they're called. Oh no, they aren't. Oh, that's them. Yeah, the sound. These are just shags. The European shags. They really do look like cormorants from afar. Philocrocorox, Aristotellus. I don't know. I just added extra syllables. It's fine. It sounded intelligible, I imagine. So the dolphin is supposed to... I don't see where the dolphin is. Supposed to pop out somewhere. I forgot your name. Pepe. No, not Pepe. It's Miguel. Of course it's Miguel. Pepe is Inace's Pepe is Inace's father. Gotta clean up the garbo. Oh no, is this Gong? What's up, Gong? What do you want? You looking for a dolphin? Well, I saw a fin earlier. I was walking along the beach from the restaurant. And there the fin was, sticking out of the sea. I think it might have been a shark, but yes, it could be a dolphin. I hope you find it. And it's a dolphin, not a shark. Freaking Gong. Hecking Gong. Wait. There are 4 pieces of garbage, of rubbish here. That's a turtle dove. Red squirrel. Cat. Are these the red? Well, no, Mediterranean gulls. Huh. All right. Where's this dolphin at? Looking for a fin. Pretty sure that was a stilt. We're really narrowing down the sounds now. Oh, there you are, little guy. Hello there. I'm here. Close enough. The dolphin. Delphinus Delphus. Got it. More signatures. We need 4 more signatures. I'm glad the dolphin's still okay. Good job rescuing it. Alright, can I get your signature? Sorry, on a video chat with my mates. Of course you are, little butthead. Too busy to sign a petition, huh? Clean up the rubbish around the island, okay. Clean up the rubbish in the woods near town. Okay. Wait. Is that coming from you? What the heck? What is making that noise? Alright, we got it. Nailed it. Oh, across the island. Oh, interesting. The North Beach is a total mess. Why? People, please clean up. Juanito. Freaking Juanito. Meet Juanito at the North Beach. Wait. Hold up. Like, North Beach. Like, oh, that North Beach. Okay. Okay. The sounds, though. But I still got one task here. Clean up the rubbish patches across the island. I'm guessing this is the... Oh, wait. Maybe it's... Maybe they're referring to the main island. Let's just double check. This place is surprising. Oh, hey, a gecko. What is that? Oh, is that what the gecko sound is supposed to be? There's the dolphin. Freaking hecking kids these days. Is a video chatting. Wait, what made that noise? That's the dolphin noise. Alright. That's a goal. Hey. Yeah, we need to find the links for sure. Don't we have a task here? The rubbish woods near the... Oh, yeah. I couldn't find the last piece. It's here. Oh, and the freaking farmlands too. The heckin' farmlands. Alright, where's this rubbish at? Maybe it's down here. No? A ribbit? Rabbit. Does it extend out here? Where are you, rubbish? Wait, does the farm include this? I'm still looking for farmlands, right? I'm still looking for this thing. Nope. I don't hear it. It's definitely not the orange farm. I can't find this last piece of rubbish. The greenfinch. The European greenfinch. I see you solved the case of the chicken thief. Okay. Fair enough. What are you doing? Painting? Oh, from the tagging. She's playing Fortnite. Oh, here it is. Nice. Is that a signature? No? Oh, yes. Alright, let's go to the North Beach. Oh my gosh, freaking Pepe still eating his paella. Uh-huh. Can't wait. Calling dibs on paella and ice cream? Of course you are, Pepe. I would love to do that all day. Just ice cream and paella all day long? Sign me up. This place is so charming. Makes me want to kind of find an island getaway. And we're not talking about like Japan island, just like a small island like this. Although, you know, all for that too. So, oh my word. You weren't kidding, Juanito. Alba, look at this place. It's all garbage. The poor birds are stuck in rubbish. K. Osco, who did this? Juanito, dearest, it's all be fine. We're all here to help out clean up the beach. Together we'll make it look even better than before. Simone is looking after the birds, and I'm sure Alba will help him. Nah, we're helping everything. Get this garbage away. Juanito was right. Look at all this mess. Tiago, lucky I bought my rake. Gotta show all the rubbish way out here, you know? I don't know why he sounds like that. I don't know why I'm making Eloy sound like a farmer. Alba, look! I bought the law! You were right, Nace. Whoever did this is in big trouble. I'm gonna help Simone while you investigate this crime against nature. Okay. Oh, the whole town is here. Aw, even the vet's here. Looks like we saved that dolphin. Everyone's here to help. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Hold on, Alba. So, okay. Yep. Don't worry. Oil spills. Garbage. We got this. Clean the beach up together. This is way too wholesome. I'm so proud of my little Juanito for organizing all. Oh, you're his. Oh. A big fan of the world, you know? He always gets very shy talking about it. It's very cute. And now the whole island here come to clean the. No. Been beached through rough times with all the rubbish. But you know, with all of us here, we're gonna make it like new again. I'm making him sound so Keikona. I don't know. I just think it's funny. I just drawl out. This is so much better now. I feel less angry. Yes, indeed. Well done, everyone. The beach is tidy and the birds are free. Thank you all so much for your help. What a perfect moment for a photo. Everyone, say beach clean. No. Wait. Aw, that's cute. Wait, How did Abuelo end up in the picture? Wait, who's missing from this picture? Wait, who took the picture? Everyone's in there. That's there. Viva! Viva, Alba! You have enough signatures. You can finally put a stop to the hotel. This is very exciting. And there's the links. The mythical links. No. Meow. That is definitely not an iPhone, guys. Aww. Dang it. Feels bad, man. What's wrong, Alba? Did you see something? Don't worry, I'm sure whatever it is, it will be back. You have plenty of time to find it again tomorrow. But now let's get back to town. Can't wait to see the mayor's face when you hand him the signatures. Oh no, it's just gonna get rejected. What? I'm not done. Hold. Wait, am I really done? I'm missing. Oh, clever. Oh, it's even optional. Okay, we're just missing the links. All right, all right. We did it! Alright, alright. Let's talk to everyone. Looks like you and Denise got all the signatures. So happy for you. Now it's up to the mayor to do the right thing. In the words of my cousin, we got this. Freaking Pepe. Tomaya. Awesomely done, Alba. So proud. You and Denise pulled out all the stops to get the signature. The mayors can't ignore the world's petition. Yes, we did it. Come on, let's give the petition to the mayor. How many animals have you found so far, Alba? 60 out of 61. You almost got them all? Amazing. Pokemon Snap, right? Pokemon Snap. That's what we're really actually doing. Alba, the world really united the island this week. Now take that petition to the Lord Mayor. Let's end this hotel nonsense. Well done, getting all those signatures. I feel like Etika was gonna say something like, well, I'll be. Well done, little squirt. Alright, the fan is what's making me want to be like that. You have all the signatures. Very commendable. I hope this makes the mayor realize that a luxury hotel is no replacement for our nature reserve. We've all got your back, Alba. Y'all in the world, you've done lots of good stuff for us. You know, at first I was like, maybe the hotel will be good for me. For me farm. Hotels always need lots of oranges and stuff. But then what do you need to work more? Also, I love the nature reserve. It really can't be trusted in Paco, you know? Yeah, I think. I'm ready to live stream you handing the petition to the mayor. You pep. This is gonna go viral for sure. You pep. Can I talk to, So happy for you, and Denise collected all the signatures. Amazing. And you got the whole town involved with the whirl. Even socks. Aww. Cute little socks. Look at that Look at that cutie. That is such a great way to animate a terrier. You did it! Tons of people signed a petition. The mayor has to stop the awful hotel now. I hope you hear that, Senor Mayor. Oh, I mean, he's standing right there, dude. Come on. Okay. Alright, it's time. This is it. We did it. Yes, yes, the festival's inauguration will take place tomorrow. Oh, it's you. What is it? What do you want now? This is Alba, and there's no going back. This is it. Oh. We're with you, Alba. We have got this. Ready to hand over the petition, Alba? I certainly am. Mr. Mayor, the people of Sakaro have spoken and signed. We don't want your rubbish hotel. Alba, show them what we got. Okay. The petition. You actually maybe... No. This changes nothing. You haven't filed the correct paperwork. Therefore, the petition has no legal bearing. The hotel will be built as planned. Now, I have important business to take care of. I will absolutely not take any question whatsoever. Goodbye. Goodbye. What? What just... Sorry. Okay. Not filed the correct paperwork. Out of pants. There's no such thing. The mayor can't ignore our petition. The whole town signed it. Indeed. And why is he left in such a rush? The mayor's clearly hiding something. Total no-brainer. Alba, your grandma's right. We must investigate. Let's follow the mayor. Oh no. Here we go. Nothing like running towards danger all the time, right? Little kids running towards danger. Wait. What? Okay, let's follow him and investigate who he talks to. Gotta keep our distance like spies. Your phone camera's gotta zoom. Get close up when he's talking to people. Stealth mission? I don't even see... Oh. Right. So he's talking to... Miguel. Why is he talking to Miguel? He was just checking out the paella. Let's see where he goes next. Stealth mission. Wall hug. Stealth mission. Cover tech. All the businesses, I suppose. This is Igaibe? I keep forgetting her name. Igaiba? So she owns the gelato place. Says no to our petition, then goes for ice cream. Okay. Let me guess, he's gonna talk to Eloy, the farmer, the orange farmer, and chicken farmer. No, Maria? The carpenter? No? Oh, yes. Interesting. Oh, it doesn't look... He's probably trying to convince everyone. Pepe. Ain't no way, Pepe. Not the time of day. That's right. Pepe do be chillin'. Where's he going now? What the heck? At the church. Maybe Clara? No, it's Paco. Paco's up here. What are you doing, Paco? Was that a bribe? Uh-huh. This is it. Gotta catch them red-handed. Need a photo of them both and whatever's in that briefcase. Okay, sure. Scan with the briefcase. Sure. We're officially spies. That is money. That's a bribe. Oh no, it's them. They caught us. Hold yourself together, Tony. You little kids aren't just going to stop us. Didn't the mayor tell you? The whole island signed out a petition to stop your silly hotel. Oh no, it's gonna get swiped. A petition. Look at her, Tony. She's a rebel. Do you seriously think someone like you can make a difference? Ooh, that's a deep cut. But I believe. Well, think again, child. Now, give me that. Swipe or no swiping. Oh, rip. Wow. That actually escalated. You big bully. Take your hotel doom and leave. This is our island. Not for much longer. The hotel is just a start. This whole island's gonna be mine. Wait, what? Tony, destroy your phone. I don't like photos of myself. No, that's enough. We've gone too far, Paco. The hotel was supposed to be a good thing. For all of us. I think the hotel's been very good. Very good for your pockets, Tony. This is not how I wanted to do things. It was wrong. I don't want your money or your hotel anymore, Paco. You're weak and useless, even as mayor. It's over, Paco. You want the hotel gone? Oh, don't you worry, it'll be gone. Bye for now, you traitor. And he's gone. I'm so sorry. It should have never have come to this. I thought the hotel would be good for the island. But Paco just keep making it bigger and bigger. Best I talk to the police right away. They'll have many questions. Oh. Rip. This single officer, Laura. People of Sakaro, please accept my sincere apologies. I took an oath to look after Sakaro to do what's best. But with Paco, the hotel, and many other things, I should have listened to you. Paco's on the run. Police are looking for him everywhere. Obviously, the construction of the hotel will now continue. I'm stepping down as mayor with immediate effect. I'll take one question. The world wants to know when the nature reserve will be restored. I'm not sure. Probably not for a very long time. The restoration costs are more than Sakaro can afford. Hopefully my successor can find a solution, whoever that might be. I failed you all. I'm very, very sorry. Rip. Rip, Tony. What? The nature reserve still won't be saved after all this? Of course it will, honey. We will all work together to fix up the nature reserve. We got this. Yes, we got this. The nature reserve will be saved. Well said, Awhirl, and well done, you two. Indeed, let's go home and rest. Tomorrow's the festival. Now we really have to celebrate. Something to celebrate. And hopefully by then, Paco is behind bars. And that's it. We get to see the festival. Careful what you wish for. That's a little ominous. Alba! Oh no. Alba! Wake up! No. Paco set the place on fire. Alba, the hotel site's on. Oh no, we're sending all the children to La Roqueta for safety. We have to go now. The boat is about to leave. Hop on my scooter. Oh no. Wait here. I need to talk to Pare to make sure all the other kids are here. Don't go anywhere. It's too dangerous. Oh no. Am I gonna... Is Alba gonna be distracted? The lynx. Of course. The lynx is calling. Wow, I wasn't expecting this. What the heck? A last minute twist? Alba just ran past me. He went up the stairs towards the square. I hope everything's okay. Alba? She ran past me, back towards your house. I hope she's okay. I need to get these water buckets ready, but I'll look out for her. Oh no! Alba ran past me to try to follow her. I couldn't keep up. I lost her. I was about to check the back of our house. Vicente, we have to find her. Back of the house? Her stuff? Her hat? Smartphone? Oh, she's fine. It's fine. Aww. It's not a king, Granddad. She's the queen of the... Aww. Kids, I tell you. You dropped your phone. Here, take it and, you know, scan the links. Oh, freaking... I was ready. I maybe not ready. That's kind of cute. There it is. There it is. Lynx Perdinas. Ultra rare. We captured them all. There it is. Alba, Vicente. You're safe. And Pepe called. The fire's under control. What a relief. Let's go home. I think we all need a siesta. And there it is. No, okay. I was constantly prepared for Viva la Fiesta. Viva la Fiesta. Fireworks? And then you came out of the smoke and everyone was like, mind blown. Man, we really did it. stopped the hotel, saved the nature reserve, brought lynxes back from, like, extinction. All we need now is a better name for a world. This place has got to be lonely without you. But will you miss me? No. Just kidding. Oh. Wait. Oh, you want to say no. Silly. Just kidding. No. Just smiling when you shake your head. Come on, I bet your grandparents are already dancing. Gross. Scan all mail using your phone. We did that, right? Oh, you're right. We did all these things. Wait, there's another animal? Oh, I forgot. I totally didn't get the one animal from the farm, right? I'm missing the one farm animal. Yeah, this thing. Freaking heck. Can I still go get it? Hold up. What happens if I just hold? Hold! Oh no, we can't. We're blocked off. Alright, fine. It's good enough. Oh, no. Wait. What do you have to say for yourself? Hola, Alba. Can't thank you enough for all your help. Animals are friends and you treat them as equal. See you next year, I hope. Would love your help with looking after our mutual friends. ¿Qué tal? Y'all joined the festival, I hope. Simone and I just chatted how well you took care of me cat, Luna. Indeed, you and Inez have done so much for our animal friends. And now you saved the island from that awful hotel. You're good people. I wish telling Eloe about the beautiful views from up the castle walls. I was telling. Oh my. Even thought makes my legs go all wobbly. Oh, fear of heights. Relatable. Gong. Can't decide what flavor to have. So many choices. There's only one way out of this. I'll have to try them all. That's the best way out. I mean, yeah, definitely. Janaiba. Hanaiba? It might be Hainaiba? Hainaiba? Still don't know how her name goes. Buenas noches, Alba. Best bet, feel like the whole town is expired well in the future. Do you want to try my special fest? Yes, again. Yes. 3 bites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yes, best flavor ever. Did it go viral? This is so lit. Our town's gone viral. Getting so many followers right now. Oh boy. Freaking Natalia. Hola, Alba. Very glad I got to see you all well and alive. Gave your abuelo a good scare, you did. Looked pale as a ghost when you ran off. Scared me, he did. And your friend Inez, she demanded I turned the boat around. Hadn't had an adventure like this in years. And on top of that, you two saved the nature reserve. You both did good. I'm very grateful, like everyone else. I can't believe it took our ex-mayor this long to see what Paco really is. I wonder who's gonna replace him. Maybe you should run for mayor. maybe I will. At least now we know not to do it. All I want is for us to work together and look after each other. Right? Right, Socks? I agree, Socks. I absolutely agree. Erika? Absolutely. It's almost worth not seeing poor Maria for the last few days. Oh, yeah, because she was working really hard. Thanks for everything. Nice. She's right. We managed to save most of it from the fire. That's kind of nice. All well that ends well. Ice cream. Yes. That's all they consume here. Paella and ice cream. Ah. Clara is the explorer. Juanito? Alba. Epic hotel takedown. Thank you, Epic. I'm not allowed to eat more. Otherwise, there'll be none left, he says. Iago. My son has been telling me all about you. Dad, seriously. Aww. Cute. Yeah, Pepe. Yes. A plate of paella, please. 1 bite. 2 bite. 3 bite. 4. She even ate the plate. She's so hungry, she even ate the plate. I mean, yeah. Oh, wait. Is your paella better than Miguel's, though? Miguel's probably is better, but, you know. Miguel, this year, the best paella trophy is my... why is that spelled weird? Paella? Oh, okay. Interesting. I mean, his paella looks the same, though. Video chatter. Emilio. Tiago's paella is the best. And next year, beach party, please. Oh my gosh. Miguel? Bear exposed. Hotel stopped. Nature reserve saved. You must be hungry after all the award-winning paella. Yes. We're double dipping. Eat the plate too. So what do you think? Yes, you also have the best paella. There's only 2 competitors. Ice cream and paella at the same time. Always chilling with Pepe. Pepe, you're here again? Oh man, I would totally be Pepe. I started salivating a little bit there. No. This is the... Oh yeah, Hola. More music? Sure. Sorry, I can't hear you over music. What did we do for her? Amparo? I totally forgot. Maruja? Maruja? Aww. Oh, these are the archaeologists, right? Yeah. No. Here you are. You must be exhausted. Flying home. Are you ready to go home? No! Alright, we are. Before we go, I need to ask you one last favor. Grant him a dance. No. Such a quaint place. Oh, there are the fireworks. If Alba and Inés have inspired you to protect the world's wildlife and biodiversity, here are some amazing organizations you should check out. Museum of the United Nations. Yep, the WWF. Not that WWF. The other one. Let's look at how many people worked on this game. Couple lead designers, studios, creatives, director. One lead artist. It's basically all unique positions. There are some overlap. Like there are some like senior people, but largely single peeps. And then marketing, localization. Right, the localization credits probably longer for this game because they released everything simultaneously, and then they have a collaborative campaigning as well for this game. And there was acknowledged for the PID publishing. Well done completing the game. You can now explore the island at your own pace and finish any tasks you did not complete. Wait, hold up. It's been quite a week, hasn't it? Time flies when you're having fun, but today's your last day on the island. Go out and make the most of it. Aww. They do have a post. Alright. We have to find the last aminal. The last bird. It's a farmland. So let's go over here. I swear I don't know where it is, but... Here's Yoga Lady again. No, not Yoga Lady. It's Ola. Rosa with Ola. Yes, freaking bird watching. Whoa, that's such an apt emote. What is that emote even called? Beepers? Juanito? Wait, what is Juanito doing out here? Wow, you saved a bunch of animals tangled in rubbish. I hate when people leave rubbish around. You could clean the whole island up so it doesn't happen again. Only if you want to, of course. Man, he is totally smitten by Alba. I'm just saying. Okay. One last time. We're listening for this bird. I don't hear it. It always sounds like it's somewhere like one of these birds here, but it's clearly not. Maybe it's that one? That kind of looks like a swallow, yeah. Maybe it's that? It's just a bunch of swallows everywhere. Oh, it sounds way different. I keep forgetting. Okay. I don't hear it. What the heck, dude? What is this nonsense? What? Where is the butthead? I feel like it's here. Is it just one of these birds that keep flying around? That's a swallow. It's gotta be one of these birds. It's probably that, right? No, that's a swallow too. No, that's too far away. It's gotta be the other farm. It's gotta be freaking the other farm. It's fine. It has to be the other farm. There's no way it's the chicken farm anymore. Wait, am I heading in the right direction? That sound. I don't know which bird makes that sound. It kind of sounded like that anyways. Kind of sound nightmarish. Oh my gosh, dude. Alright, we're close. That's a pigeon. A feral pigeon. That's a dog. That's actually a dog. That might have been the terrier. Wait, is that it? Oh my gosh, I just saw something in the air that paused for a moment. Oh my gosh, that must be it. Not you. You. Alright, I found it. Right through the gate. Nailed it. There it is. We did it. We did it. Well done. You scanned every animal on Nakera. And that's it. Oh, talk to Clara. Interesting. Okay. We did it. She's kind of, if you think about it, she's kind of Ash Ketchum and Dora the Explorer put together. And we're playing Pokemon Snap Explorer, if you know what I mean. Just you know that. You know. Because like she's kind of wearing the same color scheme as well. I mean, it's very classic, you know, red hat contrasting to blue jeans, and we're heading this way, right? Yes. Clara is with Inés. What the heck? What are you guys moping around for? Alba, what an amazing achievement. You've scanned every animal species on Pinar del Mor. And you know what? I think this is the first. As president of the Wildlife Association, it is my honor to present you with a very special reward. A lynx pin. Oh, that's kind of cute. Wonderful to see how many different animals live on this island. Thank you so much for your contribution. We did it. That's it. It's done. Signed, sealed, and delivered. No more to-do list. It's done. Oh, the barn owl. Wait, let's see where the barn owl flies to. Where are you going, little guy? Alright. We did it. It was such a fantastic, cozy game. Wait. Is that really what the barn owl sounds like? Hold up. Oh my gosh. That's actually kind of that's kind of the stuff of nightmares. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways. All right, let's do a little bit of closing remarks. We kind of digressed today already to do the closing remarks. Okay. So what I can really describe in a nutshell, right? The hot take here. Let's just go over the objective stuff first. The game's runtime, I would say 5 or 6 hours without any digression. But when you find all the stuff, right? 5 or 6 hours, yeah. It's a day game for the adults, I suppose, the completionist. But it's also it's family friendly. The sales go to a good cause, right? For most people, they would think it's a good cause. It plants trees, right? Uh, Copies, and I think their campaign is still going with ecology. So those are the nitty gritty stuff. It is an indie game, right? It's stylized. It's incredibly affordable. Actually, let's actually find out. It is $6 right now. $6 if you get 4+ hours, right? That fits the one to one kind of thing. It's very cozy. It's definitely marketed towards kids, right? Or family friendly in general. What I can say about it subjectively is that so let's dial back a little. I skipped a little forward. It's an exploration game. Even lighter on puzzles than I thought. Like, what I mean by puzzles is just order of operation stuff. So this is basically an order of operations. It's the one of the most fundamental foundations of puzzle or critical thinking kind of thing. It's before it, where you are now. Thanks. um, where you understand your order of operations, use your observation skills, right, to capture the stuff. And I think that's where the mechanical stuff comes in. It's great. I love the way they presented it, where you use audio cues. So what they do is they use audio cues to associate with a name and still provide, even beyond that, the genus and species, right? So that's way beyond my investment. But I got to know the common names, got to associate with especially the ones that took a while, the sound that the animals make, which are largely predominantly birds, and they're very difficult to discern because you have to have quite a lot of ear training for that. So that's the mechanical side. It's an exploration game. Uh, where you mechanically rely on audio cues or visual cues, but I would highly encourage using the audio cues because being able to identify like a barn owl, pigeon, they have sounds for all of them, and that makes up pretty much the background ambiance sound. So it made the uh sound samples functional and thematic for the game, and I really enjoy that. Games don't use it in this way functionally a lot of times. Generally, it's for feedback function. Basically, when you do something, you hear an audio cue. You do something, you hear an audio cue. So it normalizes an association. But in this case, they used audio cues as a form of discovery. So it's prompting something. It's part of it, and it's great. And the way they capture the things, it's kind of mechanically interesting how if you're an artist or something, or someone who wants to draw something, look at how they captured the likeness of the creatures using, like, you can argue low polygon count, but that's not really how this works. Things like this can be high polygon count. It's a stylistic choice. So um it's fantastic. I think it's fantastic for such a tiny game with a great story, like a great motivator story, where it's the implied idea, like the philosophy. It's to encourage to appreciate wildlife, appreciate nature in itself, maybe a little bit stronger in the agenda, but I don't think it's like right in your face. It would take a very cynical adult to a very cynical and worldly person to see the worst in, the intentions behind this. The intention is very pure and noble, even though it kind of sort of treads a common path to make it look like there's a bad guy and a good guy, right? Um, Besides that, subjectively, um, it's definitely more geared towards a kids game, right? Historically, it checks out because ustwo games make mobile games that you can play on the smartphone, which this game, yeah, you most definitely can play this game on the smartphone. It is wonderful for like young adults. It's very specific for older adults, like very specific adults. For me, subjectively, I like it because it's something I didn't do in the context of story. So like story mechanically, all that flows. It's very unadulterated. Is very drab, right? However, how they applied the interactivity makes it very inspiring to me. I haven't really ever bird watched, right? Like do the literal bird watching, go out and, but this is practically the most gamified, approachable way to think about what is the attraction of bird watching. They made it into a completionist task, which is indie galore, like to really cater to the casual fans. A completionist approach, a cumulative appreciationist approach that ties in with like normalizing your senses is beautiful to make you appreciate uh, wildlife. This is a super clever way to appreciate a wildlife vicariously as well. Because like if you're an adult, right? You have an iPad, probably an iPad. You have a little one, maybe 13, 14-year olds who still plays casual games or maybe just wants something to relax and listen to sounds and whatnot. This is a great pickup, and you can experience it with your little one. I think this is a combined activity that kind of gives you a lens to why people like to bird watch. Bird watching comes in a lot of forms over many of the games that I've played before, but this is quite literally bird watching, along with a little extra stuff like foxes, squirrels, and whatnot. But its strength is definitely bird watching, and it's fantastic. Now, the dialogue is just a supporting thing to keep to because you're doing it from the vantage of a kid, right? And one might think as an adult, like for myself, it's not complex. It's not profound or endearing. Like it's not profound per se. It's quite endearing, but we have to keep in mind that as someone who is largely into intrigue, politics, complex webs of deceit and intrigue, this is wholesome. It's endearing, and the dialogue that you would encounter is very. It can feel condescending in the sense of if you're in a 30-year-old or 40-year-old mind, but you are playing the role of a 13-year-old and 14-year-old, and conversations tend to be very harsh. They tend to be very uh, pleasant, but not very detail oriented. And it could be a budget thing. It could be a choice. I think it's largely when it comes to written dialogue with no VOs or any form of audio replacement. It's a choice. It's a choice they probably made where it's about keeping it on an emotional level and usually nurturing and encouraging and thanking and stuff because that's what resonates with kids. And if you're trying to place yourself in a 13-year-old, most adults, in my opinion, would have that representation, like at least from a specific type of culture. Now, if this was, real talk, if this was an Asian game, that'd be really interesting. There are actually games that feature the other way, but not specifically in the context of bird watching, but merits it can be a insight into the westernized nurturing type of uh parental relationship, but it's kept like good job, uh my you've done a great job, or I've heard you've done this, you've done so well, that kind of thing. It's the stand it fits very well to the target audience. So yeah, just to quickly wrap up, I found it really great. Awesome. It's quite simplistic, obviously, but I found it revisiting a vicarious experience that I haven't ever had as a kid. I didn't go out and sit on a porch and listen to birds. However, I've been running a lot during the day, and it goes without saying that I hear birds all the time. I live in a suburbia United States place where there's lots of birds. Um, some of these birds are actually present, but a lot of it's interesting that a lot of the birds that I would commonly find outside aren't the birds that are in this. There are quite a lot more like exotic birds. Like you can still recognize the pigeon, right? The standard feral pigeon, which they include, and then but there are like things like the robin's song, the blue jay song, cardinals. I don't even know most of the birds. I only know the common birds, and like a crow, right? A crow. I I can't tell the difference between a raven's call and a crow call, so there's that. There are some eagles. There is definitely there are peregrine falcons, right? From occasionally, so you do hear all the nature stuff, and it really gets you thinking like, if you pull out a guide, right? There's from time to time I've encountered this in pop culture sometimes where what is your hobby? Well, it's bird watching. You take out your binoculars, go off to the forest, and you have a guide. And I really haven't interpreted it as a checklist. And this game really pulled that through. I learned quite a bit about bird sounds, and it really mirrors some of the things about the hobby that I feel I got a better sense of empathy for. And I think for both children and adults alike, with wanting to chill and listen to the barn owl. The barn owl just comes by. And that's kind of what it's like. And it's beautiful. The story is sufficient. It's very encouraging, right? So for me, uh you gotta keep it in context, right? What they're doing, it's amazing. I think it's one of a kind. I don't know if I am in my long history of being trying to play other indie games and uh whatnot. Like I haven't played VR games or like hunting games, for example, or simulator games that would do this. But this is a really nice, streamlined, casual approach to nature appreciation with just low commitment, low financial and emotional commitment. It doesn't destroy your heart. It doesn't make your heart overstay with rainbows and sugar, right? So it's quite nice. It's a very unadulterated um, bird watching and listening to wildlife. The white noises, some people would feel like it's white noise. Now it's less white noise because of this game, in my opinion. Like it can be very soothing to hear all these noises, and I would say the most common individual nowadays, both adults and kids, would use it as a way to feel comfortable or stabilize oneself. But all the individual noises now have an identity in this game, right? So it's very nice and chill. And so for me, the thing that if I had anything that I would love for this, it's a tiny package. It's nearly, I have no complaints for what it is. It's I don't have any relatives like comparison for this. Um yeah, I'd probably give it a solid 9. Like a solid 9 personally for myself. Um there's nothing like it really for my own experience. I am very interested in the hobby of bird watching now, where I'm curious if there are other games who maybe took a more hardcore approach to bird watching. Um, but it fits in so well. I would say for most people, they probably say 9 and 10 too, because it's a low upkeep, it costs very little, it's super relaxing. Like the target audience that this is marketed to, they clearly understand how to cover all the target audience. Like for example, bird watching is about spending time, like to appreciate nature, you have to listen to nature, right? Not just see nature. And it captures that in spades. And then it's no stress. There's no mechanics that take you out of the relaxation state. And it's advertised appropriately. So there's no miscommunication here. So the vast majority for the target audience would be a 9 out of 10. Like I even could say just spending for someone to try something out of the box, it's such a low investment to try something that is actually real and transferable. Like if you wanted to ask, like say a mechanically heavy person comes by and say, "Oh well, this doesn't build skills for certain things. Like I wouldn't feel proud. Like this doesn't help me train or get better at something." It does. Like ear training is something that is a great skill to have, and it's not just a language thing, right? Because ear training has a lot of frequencies that you don't hear a lot. And birds, when you're in the farm and there's like 6 different calls on top of each other, if you can make out those things, it really gets you, like gets the ears going. I mean, obviously, if you're deaf, that's a problem, but we're talking about the target audience. So, sure enough, this game is incredibly well received, like incredibly well received within their marketed 4K range of voluntary. They're really above average when it comes to feedback in the Steam achievements, or the Steam community, as well as I imagine their mobile community is just much bigger than the Steam community. But I'm looking forward to playing their other games. I will probably pick up their other games too. Their other games are puzzlers. So we have to hit up Monument Valley and Monument Valley 2 which are Monument Valley is their hit success that ultimately allowed them to expand. Probably it's like their smash hit, and then they made a sequel 3 years later. Then this game came out, and they made another game that's actually a roguelike tactical turn-based strategy game. That's more of a puzzler because it's minimalistic. So tactical strategy games become more of a puzzle game when you use like small form factor boards and whatnot. And there might not necessarily be upkeep. Instead, they trade it off for like some roguelike progression. I think it's called like Desta or something. So we're not gonna. This won't be the last time we visit this developer. Um, I like to in the future do things like this. I feel it's great to pick up a developer, like an indie developer, see what their history is, where they're going, and then maybe go through their catalog, as opposed to the daunting task of going through like a AAA publisher because that would be very long. The one that I've committed to, starting next year is the next installment is already monumental. It takes like years to do those types of things. But for indie games, I think this developer knows what they're doing. I think ustwo games is on top. Like we won't not this will not be the last time we see this developer. And there are four other games available from this developer on the Steam platform. And as a disclaimer, they do have more games. It's on mobile, iOS, and Android. And I don't usually play on my mobile device because my mobile device is high security. It has lots of things that are like my life information and stuff in it. So I don't typically game on something like that. And I'd like to hopefully see their other games maybe retroactively get added. Monument Valley and Monument Valley 2 would be an example. And there's another one called Assemble with Care, which I think it's an order of operations puzzler too. So we'll probably usually indie games after 2 or 3 or so when they're together, end up getting bundled together. So we'll probably play all of them because I really like the vibe, the really blend of casual vibe and their direction in general. So yeah, 9s all around for both the target audience and myself, which I'm not the target audience for this game. Definitely, probably not. I picked up this game because of seeing it on the store page. So I didn't go out of my way to see this game at all. And the attraction, we already went over some of it. My major motivation is I like how they're telling something that is very real, talk about something very real, and then involving a way to appreciate it in a very real way. And it doesn't have to literally be bird watching. When you're playing your rhythm games, your rhythm indie games, it deals with ear training. It deals with understanding how the ear training works with the game's mechanic. In this case, it just supplants it with bird sounds. It doesn't have to be your inputs. There are more input devices. I think the most elegant selling point for me about a game like this for a mechanical player who is maybe too hardcore or too mature for this type of thing is your hands aren't the only input device. If you believe and revolve and selectively normalize the idea that your skills are only bound by your hands and how your eyes perceive something, and then your hearing, your smell, which at least we didn't get to that part. Yeah, like it's hand dominant, right? Tactile hand dominant with your hand-eye coordination, but ears come in so much. And I think if a game can tackle all of these things all at once and then, combine it with some intellectual message, that's incredible. And this game has all of that. The inputs are okay. I would say utility is pretty good because you have your first person, first moving around. It's pretty responsive. You have all your classic inputs like on its. Uh, can't say much more for uh, third, third person and first person camera work, right? It's functional. And then you have the auditory, the bird sounds, which are associated with the intellectual understanding of what the birds are called and what they look like, right? Where they are. So you learn a lot. It's a educational thing, which is rarely said a lot now, and it's worn on its sleeve. So if you want to learn how to appreciate games, I would say this would be a very challenging. Um, I certainly tried my darndest yesterday to try to remember some of the birds. Like, let's name a few just to see if I. The house sparrow, right? All the, let's, a group of birds. So, sparrows, swallows, pigeons, gulls, as in like seagulls. Of course, we have to say the mammals, like the lynx, the fox, the sheep, and then others like partridge, puckards, mallards. Those are like the different ducks. Flamingos, heron, squirrel. Let's not forget the red squirrel. Rabbits, the European hare. Uh, the falcons, different falcons. Two owls. Um, lots of tits. I know you guys probably saw that coming, but we had the crested tit, the blue tit, the gold tit, the gray tit. I think that's it. And then we have some weird ones like shag and the cormorant, gecko, right? We can't forget the gecko, and then the English terrier, the British terrier, or European terrier. I don't know which word they used, but the terrier, the dog, and then we have the cat, right? And maybe a few more if I can remember off the top of my head. I feel like I'm forgetting a group. Oh, the moorhen, uh, the ibis, or like the different ibis, like the egret, right? Like the egret is one. Um, it was right here in front of me actually when I was thinking. Yeah, great stuff. Learned quite a bit, and then we have like the dolphin, which was like a story element thing. There you go. Really wonderful little tiny thing. Walk through wildlife. I don't think me doing this have anything to do with the skill building you can have with this. It's just largely it's an auditory thing, and what I'm hearing now might not be what you hear, right? Because it's a visual input. It's a sensory input that I do feel resonates with specific players. I truly believe that in order to learn something, you have to read, hear it, see it, use it, apply it, as many senses as you can. So, um, if you're not doing all that, I feel like it's a miss potential. And the two games I've been playing so far actually utilizes a lot of that, even if it's not mechanically bound. But yeah. All right, that wraps it up. Good job, us two games. Solid 9 across the board. This is a quaint little package that really is wonderful, and it has a life skill in it and a hobby at that. And maybe one day I will be able to have a story with a bird watcher and talk about it, because this game provides that. It's my first bird watching related game ever. I haven't listened to bird audio at all, really. Maybe the occasional. This is more bird audio than I've ever heard in my entire life up to this point so far. And thank you, ustwo games. All right, that's a wrap for today. All right, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening. As always, feel free to comment, share your bird watching experience, discuss. It's how we learn and teach and grow. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, work on that net positive lifestyle, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye now.